Hey guys, Derek Blue Collar Chess. In today's video, we're just going to discuss this position. My coach gave this to me today. I really like this position. I thought it was a cool little tactic. So, I want to show you some of the key things here. So your king, the white king, so it's white to play. The king is controlling these squares, right? The bishop here is controlling this square, this square, not that square, and this square. So, and if you push your pawn to here, the pawn will be controlling that square. So the king is completely just dead in the water. Can't move, can't do anything. So, you know he's probably going to move his bishop if you push the pawn there, right? Because you're kind of trapping him. So when you're trapping a king like that, you've got to watch out for stalemates and that type of stuff. So, I want to just visualize this real quick. So you play d7. What's black's best move? Probably bishop to e8. So if you take the bishop, he's just going to take that piece back with whatever you promote with. So then you're going to push, right? So d7, bishop to e8, and then you're going to push your pawn. If you promote to a queen, is that winning? It's not. It is a stalemate, right? So because if you promote to a queen, he can't bring his bishop back, and he can't move his king because you've got it all trapped in there. So that's stalemate. Okay, how about a rook? That'd be your second most valuable piece, or powerful piece rather, and it'd be the same situation, right? So then you've got to figure out if you can checkmate him with a bishop or a knight. So I'm not going to go into the knight versus the knight and bishop checkmate. Probably be very hard to do with that same colored bishop, right? So I would depending on the situation. So if you ever do have to checkmate somebody with a bishop and a knight, just remember that you have to maneuver them. You have to maneuver their king into the corner that you're the same color as your bishop, okay? That's really all you need to know to be able to do that. Because once you know that, that's where you're trying to get them. So if you have a light squared bishop, you'd be going for the h1 corner or the a8 corner. And that's where you're trying to, kind of wrangle them into. So I would probably just not do the knight. I think it may or may not work, but you can tell that if you promote it to a bishop, that it works right away. There's just one little tactic that you have to be able to see. And so, again, d7, bishop to e8, and then d8, bishop. All right, so we're going to put this on the board. d7. Bishop to e8. So if the pawn takes, the king will just take the pawn, right? And it's a draw. You can't mate him with just a bishop and a king. You go here and you promote to a bishop. Now it comes where does he go with his bishop? Again, he's stuck. He can't go anywhere. So if he goes here, do you see the checkmate? So it's bishop, e7 check. And then here. So again, when you look, your bishop is that square, and your king is doing this square. So the only square he has left is right there. So bishop b5 checkmate. Okay. So what happens if his bishop moves somewhere else? So let's go back one. And let's do bishop c6. Whoops. Go bishop c6. Well, so if he plays bishop c6, do you see what to do? So if you go back to this position, to here, okay, so you know that you have the king right in front of this bishop. So back to this position now. Sorry I jumped around so much, guys. So bishop to c6 or d7, it doesn't really matter. All you're going to do is you're going to bring your bishop here. And he is trapped. And you just have to check him on a diagonal. So no matter what he does, he can go to he can go here. And checkmate. Okay? And that's the same if he goes to here. You're just going to block him in. And so yeah, I like that little puzzle. I always like under promotion puzzles, to be honest with you. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. It's Derek Blue Collar Chess, and we'll be talking to you guys later.